Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to talk a little bit about field inspection and certification. I had someone ask me before, do we have to have certification in order to be a field inspector? Well, I can say firsthand from my own self, from my own experience, no, you do not have to have a certification in order to do field inspection based off the company that you're working for. You may have a company that actually is requiring you to have certification. And the reason why I decided to make this video was because as soon as someone asked me, it wasn't even a day or two later, I guess I thought about it until I manifested, but hey, it is what it is. And yet another company has contacted Deetra Michelle. Yes, they have. Another company has contacted me, and yeah, it looks as though that's what they're requiring. So let's just jump right in. But before we do, I just want to give an update on those of you who are watching right now who probably have not watched before. A quick little update really fast. If you have any questions, you can go back and see previous videos, okay? But the first thing I did in order to start getting these companies calling me was I went on SoFi, which is fieldinspectors.com. SoFi, fieldinspectors.com. Okay, I went on there. I had them the first thing I did was I clicked the join button. Once I clicked the join button, then they put your name out there, and hopefully based off where you live, you will have people who will start contacting you with job offers. Okay, and once again, based off where you live or based off of the amount of work that they may have at that time. It may not have anything to do with where you live. It could just simply be that they don't have work at that moment if you have not received anything. So hey, once again, never give up. Keep your head up above the water, okay? Take some deep breaths and wait. Your time is surely coming if you have not received any work yet. You cannot lose faith on yourself. Okay, so then once I did that, the next thing I needed was a resume, because if I'm going to start applying for these companies, the first thing I want to need is make sure I have something to represent myself well. So you can use a resume just like any other resume, but what I did was I needed a resume that was going to market me. My resume needed to market me, and I could have put on my resume for field inspection and loan signing, but I knew I needed to tackle one topic at a time, and right now loan signing is just not doing it for me at the moment. I knew field inspection was going to bring that money in because it started immediately as soon as I joined SoFi. So I had them to actually do me a resume, okay? I'm going to cover my stuff up. At least I'm going to try to, because I don't need nobody calling me. Don't call my phone. Don't be calling me and you know you don't want nothing, okay? I'm just going to show you guys what it pretty much looks like, okay? So this is the resume itself here, all right? So this is the resume, and they did my resume for me, all right? This is on SoFi.com. They did my resume. So once they did that, I was able to actually sign up for companies. Then the next thing I did was I went on ahead and bought this book. There's a video out there about the book too, okay? I don't work for the company, but I'm trying to spread the news, okay? Because since I did this, okay, since I did all of this, y'all already know. If you don't know, you need to watch my videos, okay? But there's a video with this on the top, and there's a video also with this resume on the top. Get out there, get your book, get your resume done. The best thing you need to do is the best thing you can do for yourself, okay? Not the best thing you need to do, best thing you can do for yourself. So I had this company contact me, okay? The company says, and this is what they say. They said, hi, we received your resume. We would love to welcome you aboard if you would have us. We have a substantial amount of work in your area, and we will keep you busy at all times. How much work per week can you do? Let us know. In the meantime, click the button below, fill out the information. You'll have someone contact you, blah, blah, blah. Set up an interview, the whole 9 yards. Okay, so when I clicked the button and I went in there, let's see what we got going on. Because, I have to always investigate my companies, right? So I'm going to make sure I'm going to see what's going on because I ain't got time for none of that nonsense. I clicked the button. First thing I seen was what we require is field inspection. What we require is field inspection, past history of at least a year or less. Then it said immediately after, do you have certification? If not, blase, 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 giving out certification information. And then it says, once you finish certification, come back and complete the paperwork. I was like, oh, they threw a wrench in my happiness. What's wrong with these people? Why would they do that? But it doesn't matter. At least they gave me the names of some certification companies and how much it costs. And guess what? I'm bringing it to you. All right. So here we go. There are 2 certification companies that they put out, and I'm going to tell you what they are. Okay. The first one is Loss Control Academy. Okay. Loss Control Academy. They are $199. Okay. If you go on losscontrolacademy.com, there's $199. Okay. The second one is Virtual Insurance Inspection Training Academy. Okay. Virtual, let me get it right. Virtual Insurance Inspection Training Academy. Okay. I'm going to try to put both of them down in the description so that you can click on them. I hope I'm going to make them clickable for you, hopefully. And you can click on them and go in. Okay. So now with the Virtual Insurance Inspection Training Academy, they have 2 lines. They have commercial lines and they have personal lines. The commercial line is $149 right now with a coupon code, I think. The next one is personal lines, which is $39 with a coupon code. Okay, so in case you're wondering what is personal line is when you go into people's homes doing stuff like what I do now. It's $39 for the training. Commercial lines, at the commercial, you go to the construction sites and all that stuff. Training is $149 right now, I think, with a promo code. Now, the Loss Control Academy is $199. Now, I'm pretty sure that $199 is probably including commercial line and personal line together. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it because I don't want to tell you no lies. Okay. Now, being that it said, as soon as you get some training, come back. Okay, well, just like I know, if you work, because anybody but grown people over here, if you work long enough, you already know. You go to a job, you start working a company, they train you how to do something, you're doing a job, you think this is what you're going to be doing from here on out, but you couldn't be further from the truth because they always got some tricks. They're going to come and show you something else, how to do something. They're going to come and ask you, can you do such for me, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, okay, sure, I guess I will. Then they'll show you how to do it. Before you know it, you're wearing a multitude of hats in this company, but you ain't getting paid but for one job. Okay, well, the same thing happened with these 1099 jobs. It's the same type of situation. You do the least of training, you get the training, you go in so you can get in the door. But when you get in the door, they're going to give you work. There are companies that I work for right now, and these companies, what they'll do is they'll give you something as simple and simple as a pie. You think a child can do this, anybody can do this, and make this money. This is easy. This is the life, right? Then you'll mess around and get an order form come through, and you'll look at it, you'll be like, what is this? I don't even know how to do this. Okay, well, now you ain't got nobody to ask, so what you doing? You mess around, you find yourself having to figure it out yourself. Guess what they just did? They just graduated you to the next level because all they really want to do is get you in. So a lot of places, they don't care nothing about you. Not saying they don't care nothing about you. Let's back this up. Not that they don't care nothing about you. They don't really care nothing about any type of paperwork you have. What they want is that skill, right? You go to school, you get some sort of certification, you get some sort of degree, and then when you finish with that degree, you go to a job and you think you finna walk up in there because you done been to school 6, 7, 8 years for a degree and bypass a person who been in there with skill. They ain't gonna trust you. They don't trust you because what? Because you don't have no skill. So as long as, to me, this is what I feel, okay? You ain't got to do what I say. I always tell y'all in every video, don't do what I do when it sounds like I'm saying something crazy, okay? If it sounds like it makes common sense, then you do it, okay? But what I'm going to do is, because now that I see I have a company that I really want to get my feet wet in, I think that this is going to be what's going to happen for me and actually get me situated because I got plans. I got things I'm trying to do right now. I got a strategy, okay? Can't get y'all deep into my strategy until it's in full effect so y'all can understand what exactly what's going on, okay? But I figure I'm going to do the personal line. I'm going to do the personal line for Virtual Insurance Inspection Training Academy because it's only $39. Okay? Because I just don't want to spend a lot of money right now. Okay? I have a lot of stuff going on in my life personally where it's taking a lot of money as it is. Okay? So I'm just not going to do it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend that $39 on that personal line. And when I finish with that one, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go right in there. Because I think it's 10 hours. They ain't tell y'all that? Okay, as far as I know, they're 10-hour courses. Or are they lesser based off of the line? I don't know if it's lesser for commercial. Maybe I saw a 10-hour course for the Loss Control Academy. I don't know for sure. That's why you need to click on the link in the description. Go in and figure it out for yourself. I'm just bringing you the information, okay? $39 for a personal line, which is for home inspections, okay? I'm going to pay for that one, and then I'm going to go in there and finish my paperwork and get in the door. And I'm going to see from that point, are they going to start slipping and sliding me into those commercial lines, baby? And if they do, then I don't got to go to no class, okay? But anyway, that's all I want to do was share that with you guys. So now that you know, if you want to get some certification, these may be cheaper ways. Maybe you know some locations, maybe you know some areas, maybe you know some type of companies that are actually offering you some sort of certification. I don't know for sure if you do, if you don't. I don't know. I'm just, I'm the messenger, okay? Love you, love you, love you. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I'll be bringing you something else later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good night.